Hello YouTube, this is Liz. This is part 2 of my, sitting down and being honest with myself about what I need to do. This is basically me pouring out my soul and coming to terms with where I'm at, where I want to be, and how I'm going to get there. So last video we talked about where I'm at physically. I am currently 134 kg, which is like 295 pounds. I'm 5'9", I'm 175 centimeters. So that is pretty over the top for my height. And my goal is to get down to like 80 kilos, or like somewhere between 170 to 180 pounds. Which is pretty much half my body weight or more, maybe even more. It's a lot, but I'm going to get there. Right now we're talking about, or right now I'm going to go over what I plan to do. I have done vegan and all of these other things in the past, and even, they worked, they were wonderful, but I don't think it's the right choice for me right now in my current life. If you need some more explanation, go back to video 1. Right now I am going to plan on doing keto, kind of like a vegetarian, like ovo-vegetarian, pescatarian keto. I'm going to try and stay away from red meat, especially because, well, number one, it's ridiculously expensive here in South Korea, and the environmental impact is ridiculous, and also it's a carcinogen. There's a lot of reasons not to eat red meat, and yeah, I'm going to try and stay away from other forms of heavier meats also, or meats that have high insulin impact, like chicken. Chicken actually has a very strong insulin response in the body. But I am going to try and do keto, and I'm going to be starting tomorrow. So I'm terrified, but hopefully it will go well. Keto is when you are eating significantly less carbohydrates than the average individual. In fact, you're usually eating somewhere between 20 and 30 grams. They say the lower the better. You're doing moderate protein. You can't go too high in protein on keto because your body actually has the ability to turn proteins into a type of carbohydrate-ish kind of thing and run off of those instead. So that's why you have to keep your protein at a moderate level. And they say that you should be eating most of your calories from the fats. That's harder than you would think, actually. Especially if you're going to do it a clean way. I've seen a lot of people do like dirty keto, which isn't sexy at all. But it is a lot of junk food, and doing like burgers and things like that from McDonald's. That's horrible for you. But doing it cleanly with whole foods is actually kind of difficult, because you're eating more protein than you realize. Even, and that's why I was originally going to go do vegan keto, but then I realized it would be much more difficult to get my protein in, as well as all the fats that I need, and still keep my carbohydrates at a low area. So, when you're talking about calories in, calories out, it's harder to get calories on a vegan diet, and which is the wonderful thing about a vegan diet. You can eat a whole lot and not have to worry about it, but you can't eat a whole lot when you're trying to keep your carbohydrates low, because even vegetables have carbohydrates. So you almost need a high source, or a source of high calories and fat, which would be things like meat. Meats are incredible sources of fat and high calories. And that's kind of what you need on this diet. But I don't want to do too many red meats. So this will be exciting. I don't really think I have much more to add. If anybody has any advice for me, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to try and check in at least once a week to, you know, do my progress, to kind of keep myself accountable, because I just haven't been able to move forward. Right. I've done all the research. I've got all of it in my house. I've got all the foods that I need. I have done some small changes. I drink my cafe latte instead of like a regular cafe latte. Nothing sugary, which was so hard. But I'm working on it. And so I've done some small things. I'm also kind of a natural intermittent faster. Some days I wake up and I'm hungry, but the majority of the time, especially if I have a coffee, I'm not hungry. So I don't know. Let's see. I'm trying to do right now, I'm taking a course on how to break up with sugar through Mindvalley. If you don't know what Mindvalley is, it's amazing. You should check into it. It's called Mindvalley University, and it is online, and they do a lot of like self-evolution or like self-transcendence sort of programs. And they can be they have programs that are free, they have programs that you pay for. I've done the Super Brain one by, you know, John Quick, or yeah. And it was awesome. There's a lot on there. The information is just incredible. So I am doing another one of theirs right now. I'm actually doing several because I really enjoy learning, I guess is the best way of putting it, and transcending internally. I just need to transcend externally now. And so I am doing the extraordinary code, and I'm doing the breaking up with sugar, and I'm also doing the evolutionary woman. Those are the ones that I'm doing right now. I also want to do the 6-phase meditation one, so I will try to do a review of all of those things as I go. Maybe I'll make that part of this channel. I've never really done YouTube before. I watch YouTube, but I'm very late to the YouTube game. So, who knows? It's not like I have a direction for this channel. It's basically just for myself. And, you know, if anything else becomes of it, then, you know, yay. So, yeah. I might even do some political pieces or something. I am fairly politically involved and informed, but this right here, this right now, is to focus and to hold myself accountable to my health, because I am 30 years old, and you know, maybe I'll do a video on the hardships of being obese. Like 10 funny but not so funny things about being obese that nobody talks about. So, and maybe they'll just be about, you know, me or whatever, but I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, I rambled a lot in this video. I am, you know, maybe next time I'll have better direction, but yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. And I will see you at my next video, whatever that is. Okay. Have a good day.